Welcome to the SLS Impact Room, the space where we don't hype success, we question it. I'm your host, Rita Ebere Ayao. In Nigeria today, everyone wants to invest, but very few people want to understand what they are investing in. We hear this person made money and we rush in. We rush in late, emotional, and uninformed. And when it crashes, we call it bad luck instead of bad judgment. Today's episode is titled Investment Reality Check. In Nigeria, investment requires sense, not noise, not pressure, not desperation, but sense. Joining me is Mr. Ruby, popularly known as the investment guru, a man who believes investment is not about speed, but about clarity, patience, and discipline. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. And the last episode you did, the previous one actually, I really enjoyed it because you made a lot of points there, and the question you did ask was on point. And I'm happy that you find me worthy of coming to your podcast today. And to add it a little bit more, actually, people know me more as Ruby the Great, but that's okay. And one more thing, I pray that God gives you the strength to carry on what you're doing, because it's really it's a good thing, and I think people are willing to listen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we start with the question one. Why do you think most Nigerians invest only after others are already rich from it? Is it fear of risk or lack of information? And why are we so focused on results instead of the process?
You know, for me, I would say I can't be right all the time, but from my observation so far, and the truth is, Nigeria, our educational system is bad. Is outdated actually. So social media is one of the things that have helped us over time. Social media has helped us over time to be able to catch up with the outer world. Because if we are to rely solely on our educational system, we are always going to be getting leftovers of informations. To a lot of young Nigerians now, Forex is a mysterious thing. But this thing has been in existence for over 200 years. But they are just getting to know about it. Some people still don't even know what it's all about. You understand? So for me, I would say it's lack of information.
Okay.
And that's what I would say. For me, I would say it's lack of information. That's it.
Okay, but what can we do to get them informed, make them be more informed as regards to what investment is all about? Should they pay more attention to people like you, maybe? Probably later you share your handle. No problem. Let's go to question two. Is land still the safest investment or just the most popular?
In Nigeria, it is actually. It has been and it will continue to be. Why? Because Nigeria, if you understand finance well, you should know that, there's this saying that Nigerians used to say that dollar has risen, dollar don't rise, dollar don't fall.
Okay.
It's not true. It's naira that is falling.
Wow.
You understand? So most Nigerians don't know. So what you are holding whenever you are holding naira is like you are holding an ice block that is melting away by inflation all the time. So inflation is on the high rise in Nigeria. So the best form of investment to most Nigerians, and it has been over time, is securing land, landed properties. And if you check currently, the real estate business is booming in Nigeria. It has been and it will continue doing so. Why? Because the naira keep depreciating all the time. So that's my first investment, and that's what I always advise people. Whenever you have money, you don't know what to do yet, buy land and hold on to it. But the most important investment is in yourself, which is the knowledge. If you don't have someone that will tell you this is what you should do, this is what you should do, you are likely going to blow that money away, or you are going to keep it in your bank account thinking it's the safest place. Just like I said about inflation, it keeps losing value all the time.
All the time.
If you check a few years back, dollar was not how much it is today. And in the next 2-3 years, the dollar is likely to be 2,000 and above. So the only way you can hold value of your money, your hard work, is to buy land or invest in yourself for something better.
Something better like?
The knowledge. You need to be able to know what you want to do.
Okay, that's interesting. And what risks are they often ignoring in real estate?
That's a very precise question that requires diplomacy. I would say is the risk of information. A lot of Nigerians downplay the power of information. You need to know where to buy, when to buy. It's very, very important. And I've seen a situation where a lot of people lose their land because they don't know where to buy on or how to buy. They buy from the wrong source. Some people don't even get a land surveyor to go into details to know if this land is actually where it should be. And we have situations whereby people are sending money all the way from abroad. They will send money to Nigeria. I want to buy a land. And the land, to be honest with you, the real estate system in Nigeria is not properly regulated. Why? Because we have had situations where people are going to send money from abroad to buy land. Then at the end of the day, it will turn out to be a scam.
Wow.
You understand? So if the government can help to properly regulate that area, then knowing where to buy is very important, because if you know where and why you are buying what you are buying, if you know you are not going to need the money in the next 5 to 15 years, there are places that are not really developed, you can go and buy. Just like I said before, you need the knowledge. And if you don't have the knowledge, you should invest by getting somebody that will advise you on what to do. There are people who do those things at their field.
Oh, thank you so much for the answer. Question 3. How many Nigerians truly understand what they invest in? Do people read terms and structures, or do they just listen to promises? Should financial literacy be treated as a survival skill in Nigeria?
I've not thought about it that way, but I think it is something that we all should consider. Because when you talk about finance, even the word finance, people fail to understand it just simply means money. You understand? And one of the biggest things that has happened to our educational system is the language. English language is not everybody that understands it that deep. So whenever you throw a word around like that, it sounds like a big vocabulary to a lot of people, and that thing alone just scares them off. Let's take example now like fintech. When you throw the word around fintech, people just they freak out. They feel like it's something that is, it's too big, and it just means financial technology. That's bank that deals more with technology. You understand? So back to your question. What was the question again?
I asked if should financial literacy be treated as a survival skill in Nigeria?
Yes, it should. It should. Actually, I said it earlier before, and let me say it again, that the educational system is outdated. But as a Nigerian, we should stop throwing around blames.
Okay.
You understand? YouTube is there. TikTok is there. You don't have to go around to watch videos to please yourself or to get a quick shot of dopamine. You just have to be precise on what you are looking for. And to be honest, this is the best time for you to be alive as a person, because even learning has become fun in a way. You understand? I'm sure you can go around, you see somebody who is teaching that thing that you have been dying to learn, and is making it too simple to the point that you feel like, I think this is a scam. You understand? So for me, I would say, do your research, be precise on what you want, you understand, and be willing to take it step by step.
Good. Nice one. Okay, question 4. A Ponzi scheme keeps thriving, but is it because of greed or desperation? In a struggling economy, can we really blame the victims alone?
It is because of both. Both greed and
And
desperation.
desperation.
Yes.
Ah.
And I'll give you a story from a personal experience of mine. Last year, no, early this year, actually. Yes, early this year. There's this thing that was going around, CBEX.
Okay.
Is a Ponzi scheme. Now, why I say is greed and desperation at the same time is some Nigerians know that Naira is a very expensive thing to hold. Just like I told you before, is a melting block. So holding it is going to cost you.
Okay.
But a lot of people have not really cut down their life to the point that, okay, this is what I need. When you know the amount you need in a month and say, okay, this is what I spend in a month. Whenever you make more than that, you know, okay, I'm going to put this one away because I'm not going to need it in the next 2-3 years. Now, in a normal sense, anything that you are investing in, even if you are talking about the real estate today, if you are going to gauge it, you'll find out that if they are making profits overall, the market is making a profit of 10% in a whole year. Some is making 20, but Nigeria is bubbling. Why? Because if you are counting it, if you are rating it with the Naira value, it's going to go up. But what I'm saying is, when somebody tell you to put money here and make 20% in a month, it's not realistic anywhere.
I wonder why people fall for that.
It's not realistic anyway, but I'm still coming down to the storyline though.
Okay.
So there was a friend of mine who reached out to me and told me that there's this platform that people are making money from. I've forgotten the name, but it's not CBEX, but it's just that during that period.
Okay.
So he sent me 5 million naira. That since I know about trading, I should check it out. He said he wants to send me the 5 million. So before he did, I told him to hold on. Let me check the platform, because he said one of his brother introduced him to the platform. So I said, okay, send me the link. Let me check it out. He sent me the link. I went and checked the site out. And I called him 2 days later and I told him that it's a scam. That the site is a scam. Now, in his place, he's not operating from a place of what did you call it? Is it desperation and the other one?
Greed.
He's operating from a place of greed because he's not broke.
Okay.
He's not a broke person.
He wants more.
Yes, he's earning a stable income in Nigeria. So he's living well. So he's operating from a place of greed. When I told him that this thing is a scam, he said, am I sure? I said yes, and I gave him facts. He now said, okay, but how about we go in early and get out early? So there will be no losses. And I told him that this person is the one playing the music, is the one laying the rug. If you are dancing on the rug and he's playing the music, and if you are expecting that the music, you are going to move out when the music stops, he's going to pull the rug before he stops the music.
Yeah.
He now said that his brother that introduced him to the thing in UK has cashed out.
Wow.
They are using that word, cash out.
Yeah.
So he said that one has cashed out. And I told him that they are going to pay few people. Okay. Those are the town criers. They are going to cry all over. Tell people that this thing is happening.
Yeah.
Come. But at the end of the day, I am 100% sure you are not going to get out of it. He said we should do it. He sent me the 5 million naira. I went ahead and I put it in that place. Whenever I trade every day, I'll show him that this is the profit. Then a week later, I called him and I told him, this thing is not safe. Because they are giving you conditions.
Wow.
A normal trading site will give you signals to trade with in any platform of your choice. But they are giving you the platform that you are going to trade in and where you are going to put the money. So they are controlling everything.
Everything, yeah.
It's not safe. He said, but they said if he brings more people, they will give him referral bonus. He ended up, mind you, this guy is a bank manager. So he should know.
Whoa.
He should know.
Wow.
But that's why I said it's greed. So he went and told other bank managers that are his friends. Some send me 3 million. At the end of the day, some send me 4 million. Some send me 500,000. Those ones are the desperate ones that don't have much, but they heard and they say, okay, let's do it. So at the end of the day, I have like 19 point something million in my possession that I'm trading for them.
For them, yeah.
And in a month, let's say in a month and a few weeks, the whole money was gone. So that's why I said it's both. It's both greed and desperation.
Wow. And you weren't blamed at all, right? I hope
You
they
can't
didn't
blame me, actually.
Exactly. They shouldn't blame you.
I
because
have
they
proofs.
are the ones.
I
who-
recorded our conversation
Oh.
just in case he wants to tell the other ones that, because he was the one that was telling them, so he might want to push blame to me. So
Yes.
I recorded it. But nobody actually came for it. So
That's interesting, but they don't want to invest anymore, do they? Are you still in touch with them? Like
we
in
talk
case-
every day. The last time I saw one of them, who is a manager in Fidelity Bank, he was asking me what is the new trend. I told him there is no
Okay.
trend.
Wow.
There's just financial markets.
Financial.
And there's
market.
always something that the world is working towards. People don't understand this about investment. There's always something that the world is working on. There was a time the world was investing in factories.
Okay.
So those factories later became companies. And those companies actually have things that they are producing. So whenever you go to invest or buy their stocks or buy shares in those companies, you know what they're actually doing. But now, some of those companies over, let's say in the 80s, have faded off. Some are still operating in the US. Let's say we have Walmart and we have some other big companies
Yeah.
too. Now, at every point in time, there is what the world is gravitating towards.
Towards,
The world
yeah.
is always doing one project or the
Or
other.
the other, yeah.
You understand? So, for you, if you want to invest, you need to get a financial expert that knows what the world is gravitating towards.
Towards then you know where to invest.
Yes. So they will tell you, okay, this is what countries and big companies are putting billions of nairas and dollars into now. And when you follow the trend, just like we say in forex market, whenever you follow the trend, you are always going to win 95% of the time.
Wow. That's the big one. Thank you so much. Okay, should Nigerians invest abroad to survive at home?
Many people will not like this answer. But yes, I will always say that Naira is a melting block because inflation is eating your money away. Now, I'm not going to go deep into it because those are very personal information, but I'll give you an example, and for those who have the ears to listen and figure things out. There is a reason why in the 70s, when Nigeria was bubbling, was making money from oil,
Okay.
after selling oil in their vault, their savings, the national savings, they save dollars
Wow.
and not their currency.
Not their currency.
Now, when somebody who is selling food to you don't eat their food, it's not wise for you to eat it.
You're right. You're
So,
correct.
for me, I would say I will not advise anybody to do that. But if that's what you can do, it's fine. That's why you have land. You can buy land. You can do that in Naira. And as time goes on, your money appreciates. You can resell, and reinvest if that's your line of business. But sincerely, I will advise anybody, because most of the time, if we are to talk about treasury bills, bonds, like whenever you borrow the government money, if you borrow the government money, the government might give you interest rate of 18% in a year. By the time that money comes to you, inflation has eaten most of it, because dollar must have risen. Like when Tinubu came in, dollar rose from around 500 to something, is around 1,000 something today. Supposing you are waiting for 18% of your treasury bills, your bonds investments, you will not make profit. You'll be at a loss.
Wow. Wow. Okay, there's no risk that comes with investing outside.
There's no risk. There are platforms that have been made available for you.
Good. Interesting. Thank you so much. Anyway, this conversation is not about discouraging investments, but it's about redefining it. Because in Nigeria today, investment doesn't require hype, it requires sense. So welcome again to SLS Impact Room, where conversations don't just sound good, they make you think.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, you're welcome.